Here we go. All right, so happy Monday. Hope that you had a great weekend. You're ready for some work today. We have a total body workout. We are going to be using some hand weights. We are going to be using a mat, so make sure you have that ready, and then grab some water as well. We're going to get warmed up, and then I will explain kind of what our workout is going to look like today. All right, let's start with some body weight squats. Start with your feet up underneath your hips. Sink back like you're sitting into a chair, and then stand and squeeze your glutes. So today's workout has a little bit more strength than cardio. All right, we have 3 different types of movements today. We have upper body movements, lower body movements, and then a core focused movement. So that is going to be our main focus. We also have some cardio, but like I said, it's not quite as much as our strength. So it's, I don't know, it's good for a Monday. Add a reach up overhead on your next squat here. Just crisscross your hands above your head and below. Increase your range of motion in our shoulders here. 2 more. Last one, hold it at the top, and now start to bring your knees upward, and your hands come down to tap the top of your leg. It's going to warm up your core a little bit here. Get your heart rate going. If you want a little extra, you want a little bit more, you can add a little bit of a hop too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same motion, but move it to the back side. So now our hamstring curl, heel comes upward, elbows squeeze back, shoulder blades press together. Little squat in the middle here. There we go. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet back in. Take your knee, draw a giant circle here. Warm up your hips a bit. Core is tight. 1 more each way. All right, take your feet up underneath your hips, sink one leg back into a squat, or lunge, sorry, and switch. As you're stepping back, you want to keep your front knee at a 90-degree angle, so keep it stacked right over your ankle, and then press off your front heel when you switch. 1 more each way, and done. I want you to come on down, walk yourself out into a plank position. This can be on your toes or on your knees, doesn't matter. From here, I want you to give me 3 push-ups. Just enough to warm up our chest, not enough to fatigue our muscles. Then bend your knees, walk yourself back up, and open and close your arms here. All right, team, we're gonna get to work. So I want you right here, marching or a little bit of a jog where I show you your first move. All right, so you stay also. First move is a bicep curl with an extension. You're going to go slightly lighter than you normally would with bicep curls for this reason. You're going to do 1 curl, and then you're going to stop halfway. You're going to extend your arms and then pull them back in. So it's a half curl and an extend with the weights kind of at a diagonal in front of you. Go ahead and grab your bicep weights. All right, shoulders back, core start tight, knees start bent. Here we go, palms are out and begin. Up, halfway, and then a little reach. Now, your elbows are never totally straight. It's just a little extension. Your elbows just come a couple inches out from your core. Palms are forward and your elbows, like I said, stay a little bit bent. Your shoulders stay away from your ears. All right, nice work. Here's an option. If you want, if that extension is a little hard, you could switch every other 1 arm extension instead of 2. You're done in 10 seconds here, and then we get to move into a lower body movement. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Go ahead and set those off to the side. Grab something a little bit heavier. Here was your lower body move. You have 1 squat, so your feet are underneath your hips. You're going to sink down into a squat, weight into your heels. You're going to take 1 foot and curtsy lunge behind you, squat, and then curtsy lunge the other way. Let's go. 1 and 1. Now, the entire time your torso faces the front. Your leg twists to a diagonal, but your upper body does not. Take your time here. Now, we have weights in our hands, but this also is a good body weight move. So if at any point the weights aren't serving you the way they should, set them down and continue with just your body weight. You have 15 seconds left. There you go. Final 10. Here's 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, next move is our core move. It's got a little upper body sprinkled into it though. So here's what we're gonna do. Head down to your plank position on your toes or knees. You're gonna do one walk to the side. Go down on your elbows, up to your hands, and then repeat the other way. Let's go. Now, if you are on your knees, instead of walking on your knees, it becomes more of a rotation. All right, so I'll show you what that looks like. You guys keep going. So you're here, down, down, up, up. You just kind of rotate on your knees, okay? I don't recommend walking on your knees. Nice job. Your core stays tight, and I want you to alternate which arm is lowering. All right, so when you walk to the right, lead with your right. When you walk to the left, lead with your left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, those are your 3 movements, upper, lower, core. We're gonna repeat those 2 more times, starting with our bicep curl and reach. So go ahead and grab your weight. Here we go. Halfway, 1 extension. Now, the hardest part here is choosing the appropriate size weights. Like I said, it's probably a little lighter than you normally would grab if we were doing just bicep curls because you're adding that extension. I don't want you to feel any pulling or tweaking or any, negative things in your shoulders or your neck. So if this extension is giving you any of those ailments, just change it to a regular bicep curl. You have less than 10 seconds. Keep it up. Core tight. 4, 3, 2, and done. Back to our squat and curtsy lunge. Go ahead and grab your weight. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. One of each. 1 squat facing the front and curtsy lunge. Now, curtsy lunge or a bowler's lunge, it has a lot of different names. But basically what you're doing is you're crisscrossing it more of a diagonal versus a regular lunge. You go straight back. It gets more into the outside of your hip. You'll feel it as you step up. So here, push up your top foot. Your back foot is really just for balance, okay? It's not providing you any strength on your way up. There you go. 10 seconds, that's it. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. We're back down to our plank walk, down on your elbows, up to the top. You ready? Round 2, 3, 2, and go. 1 walk, down, down, up, up. Same thing. So your goal here is to keep your back and your plank position nice and sturdy, nice and stable the entire time. You're not rocking, tipping, or piking at any point. That's what makes this very challenging. That's what makes it focused on your core. Keep going, keep going. You have 10 seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, you ready? That one's hard, isn't it? Last time right here, bicep curl, bicep reach. Last time, 45 seconds. Grab your weights, palms up, and here we go. Halfway, extend. I want you to just check on your form here. I want you to make sure that you have a soft bend in your knees. Your pelvis is tucked under, so your hips are straight up underneath your rib cage. Your core is tight. And as you extend out, nothing happens to your shoulders. They're not like going up into your ears, all right? They stay right there. Don't forget that 1 arm option if you need it. Last movement of this upper body section, and we are done in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, done with that one. Curtsy, 1 of each. Here we go. 3, 2, begin. 1 and 1. Toes are pointed toward the front as you are stepping back to the middle. Sink your hips into your heels in your squat. Keep your chest elevated. Nice. Pressing off your front foot. You want that to be your driver right there. You're over halfway. Torso facing the front entire time. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, one more time down on the floor. Plank walk down on your elbows. Final time right here. 3, 2, and go. One walk, elbow, elbow, plank, plank. So your gaze here is going to determine whether or not your spine is in line. So where you're looking is on the floor, just a few inches in front of your fingertips. Going to keep your nice straight neck. Keep it all in line. Good job. Brace your core. Pull your belly button up. Woo! 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and done. Oh, nice job. All right, stand on up. We have cardio. This time though, you only do it one time. We have a diamond jump. So imagine there's a diamond drawn on your floor here. Jump out, jump in, and then repeat going back. Ready? Let's go. Out and in. If you don't want to jump, you have the option to just step and step right there, okay? Nice and big. I want you to make that diamond huge. I want you to bend your knees and just go. Go. You only do it once. You don't have to conserve here. Come on. Finish it up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Whoa. Nice work. Grab some water. All right, get a little break here. We're moving into our next circuit. It's going to follow that same pattern. Upper body, lower body, core, 3 times, and then one cardio. All right, well, you guys grab your drink. Here is what your first upper body move is going to look like. You're going to hold 2 weights. You're going to hinge forward at your weights, bend your knees. You're going to take your weights. You're going to roll them up to your rib cage. Elbows go high, 2 times here, and then you're going to fly them twice. All right, so 2 of each. 2 rows, 2 flies. Like so. Go ahead and grab your weights. 10 seconds, we're going to start. Big deep breath, you got this. Here we go, hinge forward, bend your knees, 3, 2, and begin. So 2 of each. 2 rows, then bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together, 2 flies. Now, this is one of those double joint or double appendage movements. So if you need to, you can always switch to 1 at a time to get yourself through this circuit, all right? That little trick is in your back pocket the entire time. Make sure your core is tight, especially if your low back is feeling anything here that it shouldn't be. 10 seconds, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, pick up some heavier weights. We have a deadlift right here. So your weights are going to face your body. You're going to hinge forward at your hips, keeping your back straight. Weights travel down your legs. You're going to stand up, and at the top, one leg is just going to lift out to the side. Here we go. So we have a deadlift and then alternate. Now it's just a leg lift. It's not a kick. All right, so your knee stays pointed to the front the entire time. Now, why the leg lift? A couple of reasons. 1, it works on your hips. 2, it works on your balance, right? You're adding this in, especially if you lift it as high as you can. It takes a lot of balance and core strength and stability. There you go. Make sure on your deadlift you have a soft bend in your knees, your back stays straight, and your weights travel near your legs. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, our core move is on the floor, so grab a mat if you need to. Otherwise, join me back here. We have crunches. Super simple. I'm just going to change your feet halfway through, so just follow along. It's just a game of follow the leader. Here we go. Start with some crunches. Hands are behind your head, knees are bent, your back is pressed to the floor. In 5 seconds, you're going to take your legs and you're going to put them above your hips. 3, 2, right here. So 90 degrees now, a little higher. Shoulders are still up off the floor. Nice job. In 5 more seconds, your feet are going to go straight to the ceiling. Ready? Up. Now you can keep your hands behind your head, or you can reach your fingertips towards your shoelaces. Shoulder blades up off the floor. Control the entire movement, which means the up and the down. And done. Go ahead, grab your legs, roll yourself up. All right, that's it. You know the move. Let's move back through them, starting with 2 rows and then 2 flies. Here we go. 2 of each. Elbows up. And then soft bend in your elbows. You want to keep a nice bend in your knees here. You want to brace your core the entire time. So what that means, take your belly button, pull it backward like you're trying to touch it to your spine. All right. That's going to make sure that your core stays tight. It protects all of your joints. It protects your spine. It makes things, stay where we want them to stay. Your posture and your form are just as important as the movement and the weights that you choose to lift. In fact, I would argue that it's probably more important, okay? You want to make sure you're doing it right. And done. Deadlift, leg lift. That's fun to say. Here we go. 3, 2, and soft bend in your knees. Hips go back. And 1 leg lift. Now the depth of your deadlift, it's going to look different on everyone. Okay, I want your goal to be your knees. If you can go further but still keep your form, cool. Okay, but you have to keep your back straight. You have to keep a bend in your knees and your hips just travel backward. The more flexible you get, the further down you'll be able to go without your form taking a hit. There you go. Weight transfers into your heels just slightly as you lower down. Find your balance there. If you want a little extra balance, maybe you hold it for a few more seconds and then repeat. 3, 2, and down for crunches. Here we go. Hands behind your head, basic crunches. 3, 2, and go. I want your shoulders up off the floor. And if possible, your shoulders don't touch the floor again until we're done. So what that means is you come down, but not all the way. And knees up. Put them right above your hips. Elbows are nice and wide here. Gentle. And feet go up in 3, 2, legs straight up. Hands can stay behind your head or reach to your ankles. Shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Grab behind your knees, roll yourself on up. We have 1 last time through that circuit, which is a bummer, actually. I like this one. Here we go. 1 row, 2 rows, 2 flies. 3, 2, and begin. 2 of each. There you go. Squeeze your shoulder blades. You have your 1 arm option if you need to. Elbows high. Take your time here. This isn't a move you need to rush through. Back is tight. Core is pulled in. Yeah. Woo. You got this. 10 seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right. Deadlift, leg raise. Here we go. Start with your palm towards your legs and hinge. Here we go. Lower down, leg lift. I love throwing balance into movements. It's something that we all can work on, right? It's something that we can all improve upon. It's something that's super important, especially as we get older, that we have stability, we have balance. So anytime I can throw a little balance into a move, I like to do that. Keep it going. Is your core still tight? Is your back still straight? And are you shifting your weight into your heels as you hinge? 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Down to the floor, crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, begin. Lift and lower. Elbows are wide. Your hands are gently supporting your neck, yet not yanking on it. Knees come up in 3, 2, knees up. Nothing is changing about the crunch. It's just your leg position here. You'll notice a little shift in where you feel it in your core too. Get ready to put your legs straight up in 3, 2, straight up. Hang in there. Come on, 1 inch higher. Here's 4, 3, 2, and roll yourself out up. All right, we have our cardio. Again, it's only 1 time. This time, you're gonna jump in a square. You're gonna jump front, do a jumping jack, jump side, do a jumping jack, okay? And you just go around in a square. 3, 2, here we go. So it goes front, jack, side, and then go back. All right, you're jumping on the corners of a square here. If you don't wanna jump, it's a step, tap, tap. Little hop, tap, tap. Come on. It's only 1 time, right? You can approach it a little differently knowing that. Go. Can you make that jump just a little bigger? Hey. Woo. 10 seconds left. Come on. Finish it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, good work. Grab some water, relax a bit here. I'll show you your next movement. Same pattern, starting with the upper body. We're gonna have some shoulders. So you're gonna grab 2 light to medium weights. Your palms start facing your legs. Stop bending your elbows. You're gonna draw the letter L with 1 arm to the front. Draw an L with your other arm to the front, just like so. So choose some weights that you can lift properly for 45 seconds. Again, knowing that you can always go up and down if you need to. All right, when you're ready, grab your weights. We still have a whopping 12 seconds of our break, so take it or you can start. You ready? Here we go, in 3, 2, and go. Lift and slowly lower. So your palms don't switch. They're facing your body the entire time. Your wrists stay nice and strong. So you guys keep going. What I mean by that is your wrist doesn't do that, like a knocking type thing. So as you lift, you keep your wrist nice and strong. Lower body is not impacted by lifting here because you have a soft bend in your knees. Your core is tight, your pelvis is tucked under, and you're lifting the right amount of weight so that you can maintain that position. 10 seconds left. Come on. Here's 4, 3, 2, done. All right, next move is a lower body move. We have a triple pulse reverse lunge. It looks like this. You're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1, press off your front foot and switch. Go ahead and join me. Here we go. Now I have weights by my side. You can use weights in this. You can make this a body weight move, but just like we talked about in our warm up, you want to keep your knee above your ankle and you're pressing through your front heel as you step up. Your back leg is for balance, not power. There you go. Can you get just a little lower on those pulses? Right down. It's only a couple inches. It's not a bounce. It's a tiny pulse, 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 push. You're gonna notice this makes it feel a little different, right? You get a little fatigued a little quicker, especially in your quad. Here's 3, 2, and done. All right, grab one heavy weight. We have our core move, standing oblique pulse. Feet go wide, toes face the front. You're gonna lower the weight down tip your body to the side and pull back up. You ready? Let's go. So we'll switch halfway through here. Well, the key to this movement is that your feet are wide. If you try to do this movement and your feet are right up underneath your hips, it doesn't work so well. Keep your feet wide, down your leg, and pull. Just like a deadlift, your range of motion is going to look different, okay? Shoot for your knee, and if you can go further, do it. And switch sides. Now this is working on your obliques, okay? So the part of your core that's around your waist or on your side. And if you put your hand there, you could actually feel your muscle working as you lower and as you lift. You're working in both segments here. Here's 3, 2, and rest. Back to L raises. Here we go. You ready? And begin. One arm front, one side. Now you'll know if you chose appropriate weights because you're able to lift them without altering your stance, okay? So you don't have to swing the weights. You're able to control them like so, right? Stop bending your knees, come on. Control, control. Yeah, you don't need to lift any higher than your shoulders. Right there, right there. Good work, you have 15 seconds left, right here. Woo! 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Yeah, good work. All right, reverse lunge with that triple pulse again, weights or no weights. I'll show it with no weights this time if you want to use that version. Ready? Here we go. Here's 3, 2, 1, and press. Now, if you are a complete cardio junkie and you want more cardio in this workout, I'm going to give you an option here, but you can't have weights in your hand when you do it. Okay, it's going to look like this. 3, 2, 1. You can switch it. 3, 2, 1, switch. All right, so that's just an option if you want to add a little more cardio. Otherwise, keep it strength. Keep it switch right here. There you go. 10 seconds right here. 4, 3, 2, and done. Oblique pulls, grab your heavy weight. Another option too, if you don't have a heavy weight, you can also grab 2 weights, like kind of hold them in one hand. It's a good way to make this move a little harder if you don't have a heavier weight. Here we go. Torso faces the side. You're not twisting to face your knee. You're keeping your torso to the front the entire time. Nice job. And you have a nice wide stance. Your legs are wider than your hips here. Breathing. And switch, other side. Here we go. Feels good to move your body, doesn't it? At least when we're done, you're going to feel amazing. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, last time. This one went quick. L raises. Here we go. And 3, 2, begin. Lift and lower. Nothing in your lower body or torso are moving. You are a statue except your arms. A strong statue, strong muscles holding you in place. Usually people are pretty good about controlling the up portion. I want you to focus these last like 25 seconds here on the lowering portion. So get it up there and then slowly let it come back down. There you go. Nice, that's called the eccentric portion of the movement. Very important where the muscle is built. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, there you go. All right, triple lunge. If you want that cardio, go for it. Otherwise, weights or no weights. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. 3 pulses. Big push up. Torso stays high, especially on this 3rd round. We're tired, right? We're tired. We start to get a little sloppy with our form. We're like, let's just get through it. No, guys, do it right. And if that means you got to drop your weight and do without to keep your form, cool. That's what we want. We want to do it right. You're over halfway. You get 1 inch deeper here, 1 inch lower. There you go. Big push up. 10 seconds, that's it. 4, 3, 2, and finish it up. Done. Right, oblique. Oh, and this circuit strength is done. Feet wide. Here we go. Down one side, hold at the top. Your toes are pointing to the front here. Your torso is just tipping. Shoulders are away from your ears. A lot to think about, isn't it? Even the most simple moves. You got to think about your body placement, making sure that you're being the most efficient, right? Go ahead and switch, right? You don't want to put this time in, especially early on a Monday, and not get the benefit of what you should be doing. So that means, you know, keeping all those things in your head, even if it seems like a lot to think about. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, cardio, one time through only. You're going to start right here. You are going to skate your heart out for 45 seconds. You can take the impact out by step tap. You ready? 3, 2, go. 45 seconds. Hinge forward, bend your knees, and go. Go. You have a couple ways to make this really challenging. See if you can jump further. See if you can jump higher. Pick one of those 2 goals and finish off this last half with that in mind. Here we go. Hinge forward. Come on. Use your arms. 10. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Good work. All right. Take your break. We only have 1 circuit left. Grab a mat because this circuit's going to be on the floor. So our first move, you're going to need a little bit lighter weight because we're going to be using it for our tricep, okay? Triceps. So you're going to start on your hands and knees. I want you to grab one weight, like I said, that's a tricep size. You're going to hold it in your one hand. You're going to row it up and we're going to kick back. Now, the cool thing that we're going to add into this is your opposite leg is going to extend with your elbow. So we're going to get a little low back and glute work with our upper body. All right. So go ahead and grab your weight. I want you to put it in your right hand. Left leg is going to be extended. Okay. So right hand has the weight. Left leg is extended. So you're opposite. Here we go. Up and down. Now, if you want to try a couple before you lift your leg, go for it. Just hold it here and extend. Again, another opportunity to add in a little bit of balance to a movement instead of just straight tricepping it for 45 seconds, and switch to other side. So left hand, right leg. Ready? Go. Now you're not rowing the weight, you're just extending it. So you keep your elbow right where it's at, and then you just straighten your arm. Your pinky ends up closest to the ceiling. Your right wrist is right underneath your right shoulder, and rest. Nice job. All right, we are going to lay on our back. Our lower body move is a single leg glute bridge. So lay back, crisscross one leg over the other. You can pick whatever one you want to start, and you're going to lift and lower. Here we go. Now I'm going to do this without any weight, but if you want to, you could grab 1 or 2 weights and just hold them right here at your hip to increase the strength portion. And I want you to hover your tailbone, so don't totally put your hips back to the floor. And switch, other side. There you go. You're pressing through the heel of the foot that's on the floor. A great option for this is to put your second leg on the floor and make this just the traditional glute lift. 3, 2, and rest. All right, sit yourself up, grab 2 weight, grab 1 weight. You're gonna hold it on either side, like so. You're gonna hold it right here, you're gonna lean back, touch your elbow to the floor, push it forward, lean back, touch your other elbow to the floor. Here we go. So I combined a Pilates roll up with a Russian twist here. So a little bit of both. You can change this up a little bit by bending your knees if that feels better. You can also get rid of that extension, okay? So if you don't want to extend your arms, your shoulders are tired, just keep the weight right here by your chest. Also an option. See if you can tap your elbow, maybe even the top of your hand, all the way to the floor on your side here. Control the movement. You want to keep your heels on the floor, regardless of if your knees are bent or straight. Last one. There you go. All right. Flip it back to your hands and knees. All right. Right hand has the weight. Left leg is extended. Start with your elbow way high. Ready? Let's go. Do a couple without your leg, and then when you're ready, add your leg lift in. Your elbow is not going up and down. It's just straightening and bending. Another way to challenge yourself in this move, don't tap your toe all the way to the floor. See if you can hover it a little bit. And switch. All right, left arm, right leg, and go. By the time your arm is straight, your pinky finger is the highest, closest to the ceiling here. Your hips are in line. You're not kicking so high that it's making you tip over. Just lift it up to your hips and lower it back down. 3, 2, and done. Lay on your back, single leg glute bridge. With or without the weight. This time I'll show with the weight what that looks like. One leg crosses over. You just hold the weight right at your hip. Ready? And go. Lift and then hover. Doing a glute bridge on one leg serves two purposes. One, it makes one side work really hard, right? I probably didn't need to tell you that. Two, it's helping your balance again, right? We only have one foot on the floor. We have to balance a little harder. Switch. Other side. Lift and lower. If it's hard to hold the weight, just use one hand on the weight, put your other hand on the floor. A little bit of balance. 5 seconds left. Again, your glutes are not totally tapping the floor. 3, 2, and done. Go ahead and sit on up. We are moving into our core move. Here we go. Tip back and extend. Pick an option of this movement that works for you. All right. I talked about a couple in our first round. Here's another one. Maybe you want to try with your legs up, like so. All right, something to work up to, right? There you go. Keep your back straight. Belly button's pulled down and in. Last 10 seconds. Here's 4, 3, 2. All right, let's finish this one off one more time through these movements. Grab the weight with your right hand, take your left leg back behind you, roll the weight up and extend. Here we go. Now, ideally, you are looking at the floor in front of you. That is also going to help your balance too, keeping your neck in line. Are you controlling the down? All right. Just like we talked about in our L raises, don't just control the eccentric. You want to control the opposite too. Switch. Here we go. Keep it going. You have 10 seconds left with this movement. Elbow high, elbow high. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Single leg glute bridge. Here we go. With or without your weight. Crisscross. Here we go. Lift and hover. I want to make sure that your heel is close to your body here. If it gets too far away, it's going to hurt your knee, makes it hard to lift and lower. Just want to make sure it's pulled in nice and tight. And switch. Other leg, lower lift. Come on. You're almost done with your workout. You're almost done. Ten seconds. Finish it up strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! All right, let's do our core move. You ready? With or without your weight, lots of options to choose from here. Let's go. As you lean back and you tap your elbow to the floor, don't lean on it. Don't just like hang out here. Just tap it and go. It's tempting, isn't it? Tempting just to tap it a little longer. We're almost done. You're over halfway on this. All right, you have 15 seconds left. Our very last cardio move is going to have a plank portion to it. So if you have a chair or a staircase that you want to use, just keep that in mind, and you're going to grab it in 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you want to grab a chair, go ahead and grab it, but here is your last cardio move. You're going to come down into a plank. You're going to jump in, punch, 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 and back. All right, punch, 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 and back. You can also step that entire thing. Ready? 3, 2, and go. Back in, boom, 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 boom. Your hands can come to a chair. You can also, like I said, step it. Step, 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 boom, 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 boom. Come on, guys, you got this. Last push of the entire class. Go, go, go. No wimpy punches. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, 15 seconds. Hold set. Finish it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom, boom. You did it. All right. Woo! Good work. Let's take a second here, breathe, and start to stretch it out. All right. Take your feet nice and wide. Let's start by stretching our arms. So go ahead and pull one arm across your chest. Good job today. We had a lot of challenging moves today. I hope you're feeling good. The hardest part is just showing up, right? Just logging on and making yourself do it. And you did it. And you completed it. So 2 gold stars for you today. All right, take your feet wide. Come on down to a sumo squat. Press one shoulder down. As you do so, gently press away on that same leg. And switch. All right, one more each way. Good. And then just turn off to your right side. Sink down into a lunge. Hold here. Just pressing downward. And then take your back foot in a few inches. Straighten both legs. And then hold here. So your legs look like a triangle. You might have to bring your body up a little bit. Totally fine. And switch. Other foot comes forward. Sink into your lunge. If you have extra time this morning, take it, stretch out any other areas that might feel a little bit tight to you. Back leg comes in a few inches. Go ahead, hinge forward. Stretch your hamstring. And bring it in. All right, let's stretch our triceps. We worked those in that last section. So pull one arm back behind you. Nice gentle pull. That's your elbow. So I did record today's class. So if you liked it, you want to go back and try it again, that will be available to you. Switch sides. And if you did peek ahead to the April schedule, you will probably see that my name is not on it. I will be moving away from some virtual classes to focus on some other opportunities, open and close, but I will be back to sub probably a lot. So just an FYI. All right, big deep inhale. And let it go. Thank you so much for joining. I'll stick around if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great week, and I will see you guys soon.